So are there any Lindens left? Does anybody know? Anybody see any? I don't even think there are
I was
Lindens.
at that big mesh thing yesterday. Did anybody hear about that?
No, what was that?
You know that Carl is working on the mesh deformer so that you can adjust the shape of the mesh on your body.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy, Red Polly, who's a really good mesh guy, came up with a kind of a kludge, and all of the designers ganged up on him and demanded from the Lindens that he explain how it was done. So I innocently went to office hours yesterday with Nick Linden. Wow. And there were 60 avatars on scene. You can look at my blog and see pictures. There were 60 avatars for office hours, and usually there's about 12. So I knew something was up, and they were demanding from this poor guy, Red Polly, that he tell them the secret.
To doing what?
To doing a mesh deformer. He can take mesh clothes and use sliders with it, which most people can't. It's really complex. He has to add bones and stuff. It's stuff way beyond my intelligence, but.
And so they want him to give it up.
I mean, just
want him to give it up.
Yeah, they wanted. But the thing that astonished me was like all the big name designers were there. I'm not going to give names, but all the big name designers were there, and they were furious at him, and they were demanding that he tell them how he should just
pay them.
And they were evil. Apparently, on Plurk, there was a whole thing going on about it that I.
So you know, that's not the first time they've done that. Bullied somebody to giving up. That is not the first time. That is a notorious footprint. Hold on, that is a notorious footprint for the Lindens.
He gave it up?
Notorious footprint.
Yeah, he gave it up.
Stupid idiot. No. You never give up your IP. Tell him.
Tell him to kiss my old long-shaped ass.
You got that
this
right.
is coverage from Nalate's blog. If you know Nalate. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got to take a look at that.
I was really disturbed because people were just rude. You know, the only way I found out about it was that Moo Money was there, and I know her from early days, and she explained everything to me, or I wouldn't have even known what was going on. I was like, how come there are 60 people at office hours?
Yeah. Sounds a lot like First Life. You saw the Obama group now has a gift registry for weddings. Like if you're getting married, instead of buying the couple of gifts, you can actually give money to the Obama campaign.
Okay.
Not kidding. We're registered with the Obama campaign. Oh, hello, Zancy. How are you? Let's see what we got. All right. Gotta make sure this is, and then we have tonight Tamara Hayden. For those of you who don't know who Tamara is, what the hell have you been doing all these years?
Is she the one that actually sang on Broadway? She was here before.
That's really very good, CatBoy. Yes. Wow.
Yes.
You know.
He knows everything.
Yeah, almost.
And the rest you fill in. So.
And we have, by the way, this is from White Queen. We learned earlier. We learned things earlier in the show.
Raining. Hold on a
second. What? It's raining? It's raining in Second Life?
No, it's raining in Denver.
It used to do that all the time. It used to get lightning and thunder and storms, and you couldn't even control it. The Lindens.
Well, this is Denver. We've been having 105. This is amazing. Hold on,
that's good then. You'll cool off now.
Yeah, I hope so.
So sweaty. 105 and raining. Oh.
For those of you who don't know what's funny about all of that,
please tell us.
Please tell us.
For those of you that do, tell us.
Yeah, right. Oh, God, that's funny. All right. So. Let's see. There we go. That's all right. So anyhow, here we are. So White Queen told us earlier, and how many of you know this, by the way? You can actually, and by the way, this came up earlier because, believe it or not, in the mail, I received notification that I'm pre-certified for cremation. And I'm not really sure what that meant. I didn't open the envelope. Does that mean that I burn quickly? And does it mean what the hell is that story?
No, Lauren, it means they want your money now.
Oh, pre-certified. Isn't that great? So anyhow, White Queen has told us
the more money, the sooner they can collect your money, the longer they have to invest it before they need to use it to pay for your cremation.
Boy, that sounds like subprime. Longer they. That's a Ponzi scheme.
insurance.
So White Queen said that they
Offer
could turn your ashes. Did you know this, Widget? You can be not only cremated but turned into a diamond. Did you know that?
Oh, yes.
Can you be turned? You mean the carbon can be compressed?
Yeah, they can actually turn you into a diamond from So we're wondering now if those
Or if
women
your
that
trailer
carry around
trash
those little
becomes
iPhone
zirconia.
covers with the little diamonds on them, are those ex-husbands? They're sized according to the amount of wealth. Pay us now, ash us how. It's very good to know.
I would just be a piece of glitter.
So can you imagine if Wimbledon was played in Second Life? It'd be like Pong.
Beer pong.
Oh, God. Yeah, we don't have a show. For those of you who came in and thought this is a funny show, it might be. We don't know yet. We're just working on it. But we do have a couple of comedians that are going to do some stuff. And then we have Tamara Hayden coming in tonight. And a whole bunch of other stuff, too. By the way, for those of you who don't know this, I was also surprised to learn this. Charlie Sheen has a new show. This is not a joke. It's opening, I think, next week or whatever. And the name of it is Anger Management. That's a show we have to watch. And that really, yeah, Explorer, that's a good laugh because it's real.
You know what his show is called? Anger
They got to
Management?
get Gary Busey on that show.
Yeah, Anger Management. That's his
like
new show.
playing his long suit.
Yeah. Two men
I
and a
guess
gun.
that's why he got busted in the hotel again, right?
Oh,
2.5 brains.
lines.
Oh, yeah, Lenny. I'll tell you.
Oh.
It's something. You just can't get rid of some of these people. It's funny. I was watching, by the way, Housewives of, I don't know whether it was New York or whatever it was. It was one of them, right?
Orange County?
Maybe Orange County. That was the one. I am going to tell you something. I don't, first of all, they're not that attractive. The Botox sort of is melting over their faces, okay? It's really not working that well, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That
and
work
secondly,
goes bad really fast, doesn't
yeah,
it?
where do they find these girls? I mean, it's really kind of sad, you know, like
Maury.
There are
yeah,
all
I mean,
kinds of people who just need attention.
so I thought we
Tell them
should get.
apart, the Orange County girls.
I know you can't. They're all blonde. They're all blonde.
yeah,
They're all
they
5'8".
They all look alike.
They all have fake tits. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, they all have more than that.
We got to be
Getting like grown
Canada too.
ready.
That in Orange County.
So I think a much better competing show on Bravo would be Husbands of Arkansas. You know?
Oh no.
It's a better name.
I don't know. Would there be anybody you'd want to see?
Absolutely.
I've got to turn my mic off so I can get some salad.
No. Oh, so you
And I'm
can eat
gonna be
salad?
listening.
Salad,
Yeah,
salad
I'm
is
hungry.
mic appropriate, by the way. There are foods that are mic appropriate. Okay, nachos are
mic
not.
appropriate?
And I
Oh.
thought that was interesting. Taco Bell now has got nachos on the outside, the inside, and every side. You know.
Oh, that's really sad, isn't it?
Okay, well, mic off, but I'm listening.
Okay. All right. Okie dokie. So
If I can get the mic to
I'm really enjoying the European Union. Puts new meaning in the word union.
Union?
Do you think they could do something like what we did in the U.S. way back when, have a civil war? Let's see. Love this place. All of you chatting and laughing. I can't log here and not smile. Oh, great. That's great,
Yay!
Lenny. We love that you.
We made
that.
someone smile.
That's terrific. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, there's a new dating service for iPhone. It's called iDate. It automatically matches you up, and that's the only phone number that you're allowed to call. Until you marry her or him, and then you get to dial out. Oh, God. So that's interesting. Second Life. What are we doing here anyhow, you know? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I'm listening to you
That's me? Oh, that's so sweet.
with all of our friends, right?
Yeah, exactly. These are
Right.
all our friends here.
That's right.
Yep. So how many people have dishwashers at home? Anybody have a dishwasher at home?
Sure.
I never understand.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, you do have them. Do you have those quiet ones? Those ones that are supposed to be
Yes.
really quiet? You know, that's really like they're
Yes.
supposed to be like silent.
Yes.
I don't understand.
They're
that
wonderful.
Sometimes yeah, I have one of those, but every now and then it like gurgles as if it's got an upset stomach or something, and I don't know what it
My
means.
refrigerator does
And
that.
acid.
Does it?
I just heard that sound in the background just as you were saying that.
Clean
You
the
have 5
drain,
kids?
Warren.
Wow. What? Yeah. No, it makes a gurgle noise. I don't know what that is. And then
Drain
you know
clog.
that there's something wrong in the washing machine when you throw something in there and you start hearing it bang around, and you turn the TV up louder so you don't have to hear it, right?
Yeah. Just wait for the carnage when you open it up.
Exactly. Yep. So we have nothing. So anybody has something, just speak up and say it. I'm going to tell you a couple things from Think sent me this, by the way. He sent this. I was going to use these last week, but I wasn't here, so it's hard to do something when you're not around. But these were the importance of something or other. All right, and here it is. And then she asked, what's the best form of birth control after 50? And I said, nudity.
Oh my God.
Send those back.
These are things. We're going to give things. You can send yours in and get them in. It's possible. My grandpa started walking 5 miles a day when he was 60. Now he's 97, and we have no idea where the hell he is. Now, this is two men who are definitely, without question, male chauvinists speaking together outside. And the one says to the other, you know why a woman's work is never done? They don't get up early enough.
That's right.
Think you're in trouble.
Here's one that you like. The only reason I'd take up walking is so I could hear heavy breathing again. All right. These are Morb, I think. Did you know that dolphins are so smart that within a few weeks of captivity, they can train people to stand on the very edge of a pool and throw them fish?
That one's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Every time I hear the dirty word exercise, I wash my mouth out with chocolate. Here are two dogs, one talking to the other one. It says, now I got to ask you, what kind of best friend would remove your testicles?
Ouch.
Yeah, I do have flabby thighs, but fortunately my stomach covers them.
Oh, man.
If you're going to try cross-country skiing, start with a small country. I know, I got a lot of exercise the last few years just getting over the hill. Here are two guys again talking, two male chauvinists. It says, when you think about it, God has to be the best inventor of all time. He took a rib from Adam and made it into a loudspeaker. These are things you can smack think afterwards, okay? Every time I start thinking too much and about how I look, I just find a pub with happy hour, and by the time I leave, I look just fine. My wife said, what you doing today? I said, nothing. She said, you did that yesterday. I said, I wasn't finished. All right, those are from Think, all right? For those of you who, Orchid, you didn't like that one of those. Did you like any of them?
Yeah, I did. My mic was off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I was slurping water.
Slurping water. So, Catboy, are you ready to get up here and just...
okay.
You ready to do that?
Alrighty. Okie dokie.
By the way, just before you get up here and start, I want you all to hear, I don't know if you heard everybody, Facebook has changed everybody's email address to yahoo.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hotmail.
Yeah.
Don't you love you have a friend with Hotmail? It's like, wow.
What?
So you've been around a long time. All right, go ahead. There you're on, Catboy. Do it.
Hey, didn't really prepare a lot of jokes tonight. I just wanted to talk about a bunch of things. I heard on the news last week, Penguin Books announced they're going to start publishing fan fiction. I'm not making this up. They actually want to do this. They're starting off with the fan fiction of Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's a BDSM fan fiction of Captain Picard. It's called 50 Shades of Grey. Earl Grey. 50 Shades of Earl Grey. Oh, I blew it. Gosh. Last week they announced there was this new holiday thing that was announced on Twitter. It was called No Panty Day. It wasn't very popular because there's a lot of comic book conventions going on this summer. What are kids supposed to wear in their head?
Underwear. Didn't you see Weird Science? Right?
Anyway, there is a reason why I'm not really feeling too up or too on right now. I had my day was okay, but I had a really terrible start to this day. Terrible, awful start. I don't know why I do this, but this happens to me at least maybe once or twice a year. I wake up in the morning and I stretch while I'm in bed, which is a big no-no for me. If I stretch while I'm laying down, I get a massive, unbelievable, painful leg cramp. Like I just sit there and I go, like someone's stabbing you with a knife, and I go, oh God, no, help me, oh, yeah, I know. A lot of people saying you're not drinking enough water or something like that. But I'm up, hopping around on one foot, just screaming in pain, and I could see right out my window someone had kicked over my garbage cans, all of them. There was garbage all over the street. And I'm looking down the street while that's happening, and I could see that 3 different construction crews have completely blocked off all access to the major road, which means for me to get to work in the morning, I have to drive around the far side of the airport, which is something I really don't want to do. That's very inconvenient. So all I have to say is, fuck you too, Tuesday. Fuck you too. Seriously. Yeah. Good morning, Tuesday. Bastard. But, and doing comedy is really not easy. There's this thing you're supposed to do in comedy called transitions, where you go from one segment to another. We call it segues. I saw, when I was at work today, the worst example of a segue ever, and this is an absolute true story. This is something actually happened. I'm preserving historical... Sorry. Right now I'm working on preserving historical records at a military college. And some of them are like 100 years old, some of them are like 50, 60 years old. I found a letter today, replying from some alumni from the 1950s, and I swear to God, this is what the letter said. Both the recipients you're trying to raise are dead. Please try to have a nice day. Please. Give it my best shot. Remember, this is the 1950s, so this is not a cut and pasted reply. Somebody had to type that. I was just wondering what the heck was going through their head. It's like, please try to have a nice day. Okay. All right, I'll give that a shot. Oh, yeah, I'm going to remember that. The potassium thing. Another thing's going on in the news lately. Did anyone hear that our Prime Minister, Prime Minister Harper, has announced that we're going to build a brand new bridge connecting Windsor to Detroit? And this is something that we desperately need. Do you know why? The reason why is that the bridge that we have there, the ambassador...
tall basketball players?
Yeah.
Liquor stores.
Well, the bridge that we have now, the Ambassador Bridge, is run by a dick. Like a serious, terrible, rotten person. He actually owned a bridge before. I was actually there when this happened. This guy ran a bridge. The government sold it to him, and it was a drawbridge. And my father and I remember this. When I was a kid, we were camping, and a boat, some big thing, I don't know, like a big grain boat or something, pulled up, and he's honking at the bridge to raise, like you hear this big horn, and then you heard over the loudspeaker, raise the bridge, and the bridge was yelling back, fuck you. It's my bridge. I don't want to raise it. And that guy is the same guy who owns and runs the Ambassador Bridge. So they're saying we're pretty desperate to build around this thing because the person who runs it is a total dickhead. And but the part that really gets me, that I think is kind of insulting, is Windsor is not too far from Hamilton. That's where the really big steel mills are. I actually went there when they were pouring steel to build the steam generator for the Darlington nuclear power plant. I was in Detroit. I witnessed them pour steel to build cars in the big Ford factory. That's that huge place that's right next to the big Ford museum. They want to use Chinese steel to build the bridge. Not making that up. They want to use China. So I've taken that as industrial nations, both Canada and U.S., we've just given up. You know, it's like we're all going to be either working at Walmart and buying stuff in Walmart, because when you're working at Walmart, you ain't shopping at Tiffany's. You know. So anyway, there's a couple of things. There was something I was thinking about. You want to pull a really cruel practical joke? Does anyone here know what a Kinder Prize egg is? Anyone seen a Kinder Prize egg?
Yes.
Do they sell those in America? I heard that they have a rule that you're not allowed to have toys inside food in the United States.
Well, what's called Cracker Jacks.
Okay, well that's what a Kinder is. It's the toy is actually in the food. Where you unwrap the egg. It's a little chocolate egg. You break the egg apart, and inside the egg is a little toy. But just as a practical joke, you can do this. The wrapping is just tin foil, and you could just sort of pull that off. The chocolate is very hard, and you can kind of split it. You see, you just split it apart, and if you want, you could put the whole thing back together, and no one would ever know that you ever taken it apart. And what I like to do as a practical joke is I take it apart, and I take the little capsule out, I remove the toy, and I put a little note in saying, "No toy for you. You've been a bad boy." I put the whole thing back together, and I just put it back on the shelf. I've actually done this several times with some friends of mine. It's a bit cruel, but it's fun. And speaking of toys, Lego's coming out with a bunch of toy sets. Like Lego has just exploded recently. They got a whole bunch of things. And I was thinking of inappropriate Lego sets. Lego sets that maybe they're not meant for everyone, because recently
Exploding Lego sets are not meant for everyone.
Because because Lego, they actually made a bunch of people angry because they tried coming up with a set for cute little girls, and it was just this ice cream parlor that was all pink. I thought it was pretty. I thought it was gorgeous, but look at the way I dress. Of course, I'm going to like it. You know, but that made people kind of angry and said, "Well, that's inappropriate." Like little girls, if they have Lego, they're going to want to build toys and cars like everybody else. And they said, "Okay, well, let's give you a list of inappropriate Lego sets, like the Lego City Meth Lab, or the world famous." Okay, the world famous landmark sets, you know, that they build, like the Empire State Building. And I thought, how about the World Trade Center? Plain sold separately. Okay, the Brandenburg Gate Checkpoint Charlie edition. Only people over 40 are going to get that joke. Okay. There's the Lego Ninja playsets, and I thought, how about the Harry Carey playset? I don't want that? Okay. Action sets, little cars in them. How about the Top Gear Richard Hammond rocket car? Okay, only people at BBC are going to get that joke. How about the Discovery Channel Moonshiners action set?
There you go.
Yeah, now here's my favorite. Oh, and I love the technical stuff. The robotic Lego is my absolute favorite. How about this? The Lego Mindstorms robotic hand with self-amputation kit. Okay. All right, that's all I have for tonight. I hope I killed some time and made some people
Bravo.
laugh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're back again. All right. What happened to Haley? Did she log off?
She got awful quiet.
Is there anybody here? Did everybody leave? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
here.
CatBoy, we had 112 people. We got 21 of them now. What happened?
That's all my fault.
You scared them all away. Oh, my
God.
God. So I got to tell you, so I went to this hotel. You know, I decided, well, I should really treat myself. You know, I'm getting a little older, go to a nice hotel. So I got up in the morning, went downstairs, and the clerk handed me a hotel bill for $500. I said, $500? I just spent a night in the room. It's not, you know, it's a nice room, but it's not worth $500. He said, well, ma'am. You guys are supposed to laugh right there, okay? Well, ma'am.
Ma'am? They have funny accents. That's how they say man.
Well, ma'am, you know, that room came with breakfast. I said, well, I didn't have breakfast. He said, well, you could have. And then he called over the manager, and the manager came over, and he knew what was going on. He said to me, well, you know, ma'am, we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool that's available to all our guests. I said, well, I didn't use it. He said, well, you could have. And then he went on to explain to me about the movie theater and the other amenities of the hotel. So I wrote him a check. He looked at it. It's for $100. He said, "Ma'am, this check's only for $100. I said, "Yeah, I charge you $400 for sleeping with me." He said, "But I didn't." I said, "You could have."
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So my brother told, this is a hard one because you might not get this, so pay attention now, okay? So Moshe's talking to God and chatting about all sorts of things, and all of a sudden the concept of eternity comes up, and Moshe says, "God, let me see if I've got this right. Like eternity, you've been around, you're eternal, beginning, no end. So is that like is a second like 1,000 years, 100,000 years, 1,000,000 years?" Oh, God says, "Yeah, something like that." He goes, "Wow." So they're talking some more along the way, and then Moshe says, "So tell me, since you can do anything, I mean, you could have as much money as you want, right?" And God says, "Yeah." So like $100 million would be like a penny to you, right? God said, "Yeah, well, maybe even less, Moshe says, "Well, then why not just give me $100 million? It's nothing to you." And God says, "Sure. Can you wait a second?" Okay. Remember the first part of the joke?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome to Tuesdays, guys. I'm sorry I missed you last Tuesday, Yeah.
We missed you.
I had to go for a biopsy, right? So they wheel me in. They're going to put me under full anesthesia and everything. So I go into the hospital, and I'm in there. And that's kind of interesting, when you're in what they call pre-op. And the people around you, "What are you in here for?" And they're taking both my legs off. "What are you in here for?" They're removing all the things. "What are you in here for?" And the only thing I know is I want to get out of here, because I can't be with these people. And it's kind of interesting to see the people that work in the hospital. The people that first come to get you pre-op ready, they're like, they come in like they're like the janitor suits. They're like these little blue suits, right? And they come in and they don't look like much. Then come the Asians. I don't know what their job is, but they come in next. Then come the anesthesiologists. They are tall, 6-foot-something white men, like there must be big money in that anesthesiology. Anybody know about that? That must be the big money job, huh?
Could be.
Yeah,
So anyhow,
Yep.
For free.
Yeah, they must. Yeah. So they wheeled me into the operating room. I tell you, I haven't been in an operating room in a long, long time. I mean, this made Star Wars look antiquated. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I'm lying there, and I got to get from I guess they call it a gurney, right, onto the operating table, whatever they bring you in on. And I'm on the table, and there are like several doctors in there and stuff. And I sort of all of a sudden said, "We've come to your planet and often brought many of you up into our starship and examined probed you and done all sorts of things. And my people have decided to allow you to probe me." After which I don't remember a goddamn thing. What?
Yeah, but you woke up and you knew you had been anally probed, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but you come out of that, you're also high. That's a very
Yeah. I asked the doctor before I went in, I said, "When can I have sex?" He said, "In a week." I said, "Great. I've been waiting a long time. I was so happy to know I could have it in a week." Yeah, right? Will you send somebody over to my house?
I have major medical.
Right. Does that cover it?
I'll pay the deductible. Just send her over.
Yeah, these doctors, what an idea. They call you up to tell you, it calls up like later in the week. "Well, I have 2 things to tell you. First, how are you feeling, All right, just get on with it, okay? Because he's got the pathology report. That's what you want to know. You don't give a shit how you're feeling. I'm going to feel better or worse in a minute. Just tell me which. Who cares about the present? Everything came out great. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Hey, we're glad
They
to
sent
hear
me
that.
back to my starship, and I've been having a lot of fun ever since.
Good.
You know, they're much better than we are. In our starship, we probe them with metal. They probe us with nice, you know, they use nice sort of equipment. Hello, Aisha. Yeah, we got Tamara coming up in a half hour. Too bad we don't have any comedy to fill in between here and there. But
oh, we do.
We do.
Doc is here.
I know Doc is here. I got Doc down. I know that. I know all about Doc being here.
Doc's got.
Yeah, because he's coming up in about another 7 minutes to save the day, you know?
Yeah. Here I come to save the day.
Exactly. How many people knew that one, right?
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse. Yeah. I always wanted to see Mighty Mouse and Yogi Bear have it on, you know. That would have been good. Mighty.
Hey, little boo boo.
I'm going to give you a
Hey, Yogi.
That'd be great, you know.
Good boo-boo. That was a good
I'm tired of like these Marvel comics, you know, doing these movies. What we need to do is get some of these characters who've never been together. You know, some of the
like Snagglepuss.
Yeah.
I'm going
Exit stage right.
How about little Lulu with the Hulk?
Jeez, man,
boy, what an image we got there, huh?
Yeah. Felix the cat and.
Yeah, right. Felix the cat. Yeah. Yeah, somebody else, come on, anybody else have a good idea for what two comic characters could make? You know, like
Felix the cat and Astro Boy.
Robin and the Green Lantern. From what I understand, the Green Lantern is going gay, right? Did you hear that? Yeah, they got him gay. The new movie's got him gay.
Have you seen Robin's outfit?
Yeah.
Then they'll call him the Lavender Lantern.
Oh, look, I can use my little green ring and make you have abs. Doesn't work on Chinese people, though, because you're yellow. Those of you who don't know anything about Green Lantern's ring would not work on yellow stuff.
Yellow,
okay?
yes,
There
I
you
know
go.
the gay. I know that gay.
Silence. Ooh. So who else? Let's look who's around the room. I haven't even looked around the room. There are people coming in now, real people that you can't scare out of here.
Tamara Hayden is here.
I'll try my best.
Hello, Celise and Bobby. Oh, Bobby Bashir is here, and I'm going to do a show for Bobby in September. I was talking about doing that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Pearlie's here, too, and Pearlie brought a friend, a new person, Triana. Triana's here. Yep.
We'll fix her.
Yeah. Tamara, how are you, sweetie? How are you? Can you hear us? Yeah? Can you hear? Oh, okay. Anyhow. Oh, look at this. All my notes are blank. Boy, that's a hell of a joke. How many of you went to SL9B? Did you go there?
Yay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's
I
really
went every
great.
day.
I think it ends tomorrow, doesn't it? You still got one day left to go there. And from what was it, both Widget and Explorer or whatever said that Loki is something you've got to go
Yeah,
see.
Loki.
You know.
Definitely
Yeah,
Loki.
so make sure you go see that. Dr. Fran said that. Yes, I'm sorry.
What's Loki?
Yeah.
I'll give you the slurl
Right.
again.
Hi, Edie. How are you?
What is Loki?
Bill. Hey,
It's a build.
Anukis.
One of the
It's
builds.
yeah. Best.
Loki
Best.
is actually.
It's called My School Project Inside Linden Lab.
Yeah.
And you have to wear a HUD they give you a HUD to wear when you go through it. Here is Slurlin open chat.
There you go. Everybody, now you got it. That's the place to go. We got only one day left to go there, okay?
Oh, I
That
better
doesn't
go.
look right.
I
That
haven't
doesn't
seen
look
it.
right. Hold on. Oh, that is right.
So I had a lottery ticket. You know, they have these lottery tickets. I always noticed, like, you go out, like, there was a big one. Wasn't it like $400 million or something a few months ago? Wasn't it like a monstrous amount of money? What, are you giving us the wrong place to go, kitty cats?
No, that's it. That's the
Okay,
build
same
right
one.
there. Sorry.
So anyhow, I remember, like, somebody won it, and that morning I was at Costco. You know, that's Costco. Any of you ever go to Costco? It's a great store. It's where you buy something in a store, and you take it home, and it won't fit any of your cabinets. So you can throw shit out.
On steroids.
Right, exactly. Oh, I didn't know that this was a 44-gallon drum of mustard. It looks smaller in store.
I got it for 3 cents an ounce.
Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable. A 600 roll pack of toilet paper. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I really look them for organic produce, and their barbecued chicken is $4 for 5-pound chicken.
Yeah, I buy their produce. I bring it home. It's really on sale. Half of it rots because I have so much.
Figure out what you're doing. I don't know.
Attic or something. Yeah. So I don't know where I was going. I was going to say something about Costco. I can't remember what the hell it is. Oh, I know. It was the lottery. I went in after that big lottery where they won like $400 million or something. I'm checking out at Costco, and the guy says to me, well, I didn't win the lottery last night. I said, look around. Anybody who's fucking outside didn't win the lottery, okay? Didn't win the lottery's home, locked in the house. Yeah. You won the lottery. You're now welcome to the life of paranoia. Now your family likes you again. Yeah. So, yeah. And so I played the lottery. Yeah. None of my numbers come up. I don't know why. I mean, Jesus. Anybody ever win anything in the lottery? Yeah. What did you say? I go on the days they have free samples. Yeah.
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Isn't Wednesdays, like if you're a senior, you get a discount? I know a friend of mine who's, she's getting up in age. She's like 73 now. So she goes out for dinner. She eats dessert first. I asked her why. She said, just in case I die, I want to have that first.
That's right.
You won $5,000 in a slot machine years ago? That's pretty cool, Lenny. That's very cool. Did you already spend it?
In the next slot machine, yeah.
Oh, you look great, Tamara. How sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, once you win that kind of money, it's a whole other story. So welcome, everybody. We've got about another 20 minutes before Tamara comes up. And next up right now is Doc Grun, if Doc is ready to come up here and rock us with some comedy. All right, Doc. Come on up here and rock our world.
How's everybody tonight? Okay, I got a little new stuff, and I got an old bit that I'm pretty happy with. But we're talking about SL9B. The theme this year is supposed to be community, but as far as the Lindens are concerned, it's just not their community. I guess they figured after last year's drama-fed lag fest, Linden Lab decided to opt out of their own birthday celebration. So I guess just like Bilbo Baggins, they slipped on the Ring of Power and left their own party. I didn't get to attend. I figured if it was important enough for them not to attend, it was important enough for me not to attend. But I'm actually practicing up for my routine so that I won't be able to attend SLCC again this year. I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm some of you know that I'm making a movie here in Second Life, and it's making some progress right now. And I've heard through the grapevine that there are a lot of other real big name studios that are considering coming in world and making some movies. The theme of mine was to make it in Second Life and realistic. So the other, I guess the word's getting out. So here are some movie titles that are being tossed around, made specially for Second Life. Clint Eastwood, in fact, is going to make a trilogy of movies. One of them is going to be High Prim's Drifter. And then he's gonna come right back and make A Fistful of Lindens, and he's gonna follow it up with The Griefer Josie Wales. I'm looking forward to that.
Griefer Josie Wales.
Now, there's a classic movie coming out. I'm really looking forward to that. My mother-in-law is looking forward to seeing it too. Gone with the Sim. I heard it's going to be a real tearjerker. Okay.
Oh, no.
Then we have the romantic comedy While You Were Rezzing, and for those sci-fi people, we have The Matrix in real life. Here we have The Grid. Okay. Then we have The Grid Reloaded. Then we have 9 sequels to the grid reloading because, as everybody knows, in Second Life, the fucking grid has to keep reloading. Now, we've got a brand new one coming out, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Avatar. I heard that's going to be a real thriller. Then going back on some more sci-fi and horror films, we have Men in Black Mesh, Dark Prim Shadows with Johnny Depp, and here's a comedy. And we were talking about this earlier. The Three Stooges, starring Linden Labs' entire remaining staff. I heard it's going to be a real killer. Now, Charlton Heston is supposed to be signing on to a sequel or a bunch of movies here. The first of them is going to be Planet of the Furries. Then we have Beneath the Planet of the Furries. Then we have Escape from the Planet of the Furries. And my favorite, Return to Escape from Beneath the Planet of the Furries. Okay. Now the last one that I heard that they're making, and this one's gonna, they're still working on a script for this one. It's a classic Greek battle between humans and gods. It's called Wrath of the Lindens. So those are some movies in Second Life that you just can't wait to see. Now, I did this one a while ago, and I, quite frankly, haven't had a whole lot of time, so I'm going to recycle it. I like quick back and forth bits, okay? And I've done, as most people here know, I've done some Abbott and Costello bits, and this is one that I found. Actually, I didn't write this one. I wish I did, but. Everybody knows the Abbott Costello Who's on First bit. Here's what would happen if Lou Costello, went to try and buy a computer from Abbott. Okay, now I'm going to do both parts, and I'm going to go pretty quick here, so so bear with me. Here's Lou Costello calling Abbott on the phone to buy a computer. Super duper computer store, can I help you? Thanks. I'm setting up an office in my den, and I'm thinking about buying a computer. Mac? No, the name's Lou. Your computer? I don't own a computer. I want to buy one. Mac? I told you, my name's Lou. What about Windows? Why? Will it get stuffy in here? Do you want a computer with Windows? I don't know. What will I see when I look at the Windows? Wallpaper. Never mind the Windows. I need a computer and software. Software for Windows? No, on the computer. I need something I can use to write proposals, track expenses, and run my business. What do you have? Office. Yeah, for my office. Can you recommend anything? I just did. You did what? Recommend something. You recommended something? Yes. For my office? Yes. Okay, what did you recommend for my office? Office. Yes, for my office. I recommend Office with Windows. I already have an Office with Windows. Okay, let's just say I'm sitting at my computer and I want to type in a proposal. What do I need? Word. What Word? Word in Office. The only word in Office is Office. The word in Office for Windows. Which word in Office for Windows? The word when you click the blue W. I'm going to click your blue W if you don't start with some straight shit, okay? Forget that. Can I watch movies on the internet? Yes, you want real one. Maybe a real one, maybe a cartoon. What I want to watch is none of your damn business. Just tell me what I need. Real one. If it's a long movie, I also might want to watch reels 2, 3, and 4. Can I watch them? Of course. Great. With what? Real one. Okay. I'm at my computer, and I want to watch a movie. What do I do? You click the blue one. I click the blue one what? The blue one. Is that different from the blue W? The blue one is real one, and the blue W is Word. What word? The word in Office for Windows. But there are 3 words in Office for Windows. No, just one. But it's the most popular word in the world. It is? Yes, but to be fair, there aren't many other words left. It pretty much wiped out all the other words out there. And that word is real one? Real one has nothing to do with Word. Real one isn't even a part of Office. Stop! Don't start that again! All right. What about financial bookkeeping? You have anything I can track my money with? Money. That's right. What do you got? Money. I need money to track my money? It comes bundled with your computer. What's bundled with my computer? Money. Money comes with my computer? Yes, no extra charge. I get a bundle of money with my computer? How much? 1 copy. Isn't it illegal to copy money? Microsoft gave us a license to copy money. They can give you a license to copy money? Why not? They own it. Okay, all right. The hell with all of that. I just want to turn off my computer and go home. How do I do that? How do I turn off my computer? Click on start. Okay, I'm done with that. All right. And I'm done with my voice. Thank you very much, folks. Have a good evening.
Oh, wow, that's great. I don't even know if my voice is working.
I remembered it, but it's great. It's good for second
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
Is my voice working because my little green light's not showing?
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Your
it's
voice
great.
Good.
Really
All right.
nice.
That's another Second Life miracle, you know? Another great one, yeah. I'll tell you gotta love it. Anybody ever in First Life or something, and you're with somebody and they're not listening to you, and you just want to see if they've crashed, you bump into them?
Or hand them $1, see if they respond to you.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, or somebody's talking to you, and they tell you listening, and you just say, no, I put you on mute. Gotta love them, right?
Carolyn is here.
Yeah, I know she is. Isn't that great? Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
we
she
got
was telling
we
us
got
a
Tamara
joke
coming
last
up
week
in
when she left.
about 14 minutes, so we have to figure out stuff to do for 14 minutes. So somebody can throw out a thought in Second Life, and I'll see if I can do some improv on it. Anybody want to throw something out there? Some Second Life thoughts? Or does somebody want to say something that happened to them in Second Life? Some unique, funny, freaking thing, like the first time you had Excite sex. If you remember that.
You know
okay.
that Arsenio Hall is coming back to TV.
He is. What's he coming back as? Piers Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
All of a sudden, Paula Abdul says she finds him interesting again.
Okay. So, anybody's got some. Tamara, how are you, sweetie? You doing well? You traveling all over the world and stuff? Yeah. I've had my iPhone long enough that Siri now says to me, "Don't bother me." Yeah. I go, "What time is it?" It says, "I have a headache." Whole new Siri. Yeah.
Does she make reservations for you too?
Yeah, she made a reservation. As I said earlier, I'm now certified, pre-certified to be cremated, which I thought was really great. I have the envelope here. I don't dare open it. I don't know if it has some sort of like unknown stuff in it.
Poison.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Whatever happened to anthrax?
It's in your envelope.
It disappeared, right? Yeah, what happened to anthrax? Exactly, sillies. Yeah. Whatever happened to Kim Kardashian? What marriage is she working on now?
Kanye West.
What?
Kanye West.
Mm.
She's working on him.
Yeah, I remember the early days in Second Life when we girls would walk around complaining about our feet. Remember that? It was like somebody had worked all the way down except for our toes. And, yeah. How many of you had to change the size of your hand and your feet and all that so you could fit clothing? Now they want you to do that with mesh. Have you noticed that? They want you to change your entire body. They want you to look like Barbie. You know, I'm not doing that, you know. I don't care if my ass sticks out through the mesh, you know. Look at it. It's fine. It's a fine ass.
Damn.
I think we should wear mesh clothes that are smaller than our actual abbeys, you know. Walk around.
Part sticking out.
Yeah, somebody says something that fits perfect. What are you talking about? Yeah. So, anybody in this room partner with anybody within the last 3 months? Anybody? Just type it in. Let us know. Any of you? Anybody partner with anybody? We didn't say for a no. We said for a yes. There's a no. She said no twice, Dr. Fran. Oh, that means she's just fooling around. Okay, she's available, guys. Okay, anybody else?
Doth protest too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does anybody know what the life expectancy of an Abbey is? It's like dog years or something.
All right, I have to ask you a question. All right,
yes.
This is a good one. All right, the Lindens have not charged my account, and it was due already. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting question.
Because they like money. That's why I'm asking. They like money.
It's a philosophical question. If I'm not charged, am I still here?
You just asked that question, so I'm answering you. What do we do and why are we here? I just answered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was Descartes, right? Said, I think, therefore I am. And what we say is, I think, therefore I digitize. I virtualize. Right.
The man gives an opinion in an empty sim. Is he still wrong?
Is what? I didn't hear that.
Oh, if a man gives an opinion in an empty sim, is he still wrong?
Oh.
How very sexist.
Yep. So anyhow, we're having some fun here. By the way, anybody has a birthday coming up here, just so you know, well, we have two. We just crossed the border. What are we in now? Gemini? Is that right? Are we in Gemini? Yeah. If you're a Gemini, what are we in now? Isn't this? Cancer. Oh, we're past Gemini. What are we in?
Yeah, Cancer.
Cancer. Oh, what comes after Cancer?
Death.
Leo.
Leo.
Hey.
Leo. Okay. All right. So those of you Cancer, you're Cancer.
That's real life, not Second Life.
Yeah, just so you know, this is your horoscope. Your hair will res, your dress won't be gray, and the next Mr. Right won't show up. What could be better? Happiness alone.
Business as usual.
Yeah. I went dancing in First Life, you know, and the person I was dancing with, I didn't think they were in sync with me, so I shook them.
That worked well.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear what I just said? You know,
what?
Shaken baby syndrome. Hey, baby.
Shaken what? Shaken babies? What's shaken baby syndrome?
You know, when you shake a baby, you know, don't ask.
Don't ask.
The thing is you were shaking your baby to wake her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then after that's Leo's coming up, right? Anybody a Leo out there? Do we have any Leos? Tamara, are you a Leo? All right, Leos, this is your luckiest month. Your second life, Abby shape, will morph into your first life. Oh, but that might not be so lucky for you, Catboy.
I'll put my Abby over my real life shape.
Yeah.
Oh, the dream comes true. I look like an undead landlady from a trailer park.
Yeah. And then after that comes Virgo, right? This is Virgos, okay? This is a wonderful month. You will meet someone who will LOL at all you say, and he'll never AFK you.
Hey, what's Taurus? He's past us.
Do we pass Taurus? Where's Taurus?
Taurus is back in May.
Well, we didn't pass it. We started with this month. Do you want to get to Taurus right away? Okay. All right, here's Taurus, all right? Your inventory will magically sort into the perfect outfits. Unfortunately, you will change viewers and be wearing all of them at the same time.
Hey.
Shit, I'm in trouble.
I've done that.
Yeah, wasn't that terrible? You know, it was bad enough having a shoe and our hair up our ass, and then they got a new viewer that just put everything on us, you know? I went out like a bag lady in Second Life. I was wearing a fur coat. And yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah. And I like all this new stuff in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait, you know. I can't wait. They're going to send us the records of our whole life here in Second Life, right? With photos. But it'd be really great. They have everything, right? Don't they have everything that ever happened in Second Life? It's on a server somewhere, right? So they could play back the things you did, remember? You know, can you imagine employers are looking at Facebook to see what you're doing? Can you imagine if they came in Second Life and saw what we were doing?
We'd all have a lot more time on our hands.
Yeah, that would be the end of capitalism, right? Yeah, I'll tell you, that's great. So anyhow, I'm stalling for time now. I'm trying to come up with things. So if anybody's really smart, you know, I've got an older Mac here, so mine's rotten to the core now. So wasn't that funny, was it? Yeah. Yeah. Linden Labs. Has anybody been to Linden Labs recently? Has anybody gone to see where they are? You know, like
Philip talk this week.
He did. What did he talk about?
He was
His wife and children and how she'd like him to make some real fucking money. What? He said what? What did he say about SL?
He was talking about, he was remembering when SL was created. It was kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool, yeah. I hear Groupon's coming in here.
Oh, no. Every day, every hour on the hour.
Yeah, right. Bing, bing. You know, just gonna pop little pop-ups all over while you're chatting around, wandering around Second Life, little ads. Oh, I'll get 50. Do you never know? Do you know, like those, what is it, Groupon and Scout Mob, right? So, I mean, if you go to one of these restaurants and you get 50% off, do you think they're giving you the good stuff? They're in the kitchen, they go,
the steak
take out this place of veal. It's been here for a month. That's a 50% off, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. By the way, I want to explain to you, there's been a lot of miracles that were talked about in the past in the Bible. How many of you are familiar with the miracle of the loaves and the fishes? Do you all know about that one? Everybody aware of that? Yeah, that's the one where apparently Jesus was out and, you know, there were several thousand people, and with, I think it was like 3 loaves of bread and 5 fish, he fed everybody, right? We all know that, right? Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm going to give away this magic trick so that you all can do this with your friends if you want, all right? This is really not a hard one to do, all right? But you have to have the setup exactly right. We all know that Jesus did this. We know it was in the Middle East. We know it was lunchtime. We know it was summer. And we know he only had like 3 loaves and 5 fish, right? And several thousand people, correct? This is what they didn't tell you, okay? Both the fish and the loaves were a month old. So when Jesus went to the first person and said, son, here, eat. What did he say? He said, oh, Lord, I'm full. It's a miracle. And that went around to 5,000 people because nobody wanted to try to chew that bread and eat that fish, you know? So you can do this yourself when you're at home, right?
Oh, hey, no thanks, Jesus.
Yeah, right. No thanks. I'm full. All right. Hey, I'm just going to step off the stage so Tamara can get set up because it takes her a few minutes to set up. So you get up there and we'll still be talking here and having fun. This is a show just done with absolutely, look at that, Aisha. What a dress. That's really beautiful. That's incredible. Yeah, it's very nice. So, yep. I hear Tom Cruise is in a new movie. Yeah.
Rock of Ages.
What?
It's Rock of Ages.
Yeah, it's called Mission Impossible, trying to keep his marriage together.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. And now there's a new thing so that you don't have to get emails from stores. Somebody started a new service that they'll get all the ads, and then you can go look at them if you want.
My God.
Oh, look at Tamara. You look fabulous, Tamara, darling. You look really good. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever done this? You get emails from, like Google, from your friends, and you just hit the spam button? That's really great. You know, your friends get, like, get a little message. You've been sending out spam. Yeah. You ever wonder about God's inventory? Does it load as fast as ours? Can you imagine God going through text, just going, okay, let's see what I'm going to put on those trees there. Let me see.
Ooh, very nice, Tara.
How many of you keep your enemies on your friends list, even a little bit closer? Why can't we sort our friends list? I think that should be something Second Life should do. And we should be able to color code them. These are my friends, these are not. Right?
This is true.
Yeah. You know what? It's amazing. Facebook has a timeline for me. It goes back from the very beginning of Second Life. I must have joined that in 2006. That's pretty frightening, isn't it? No, this is a bad joke. I wrote this way back when. Dial 800 for Viagra, you get testicle support. No, that's not that good.
I like that one. That's fine.
You like that one?
Yes, I do.
Good. Yeah. So, J Wheels, don't forget to let us know as soon as you've got this working, all right?
I'm listening. I'm not hearing her
Yeah,
yet.
because we're almost there, so everybody knows. What?
I'm not getting her yet, but I may need to talk.
Oh. Well, Tamara is absolutely incredible. For all of you that are here and just had fun tonight, this is just a throw-out show. We're going to next week celebrate 4th of July. And so maybe we should all wear something for 4th of July. Maybe beach wear for next week, okay?
There you
Oh,
go.
that would be fun.
Let's do beach wear for next week.
Bikini freebies, yes.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what we'll do next week, and we'll set everything up. I want you to note on the back of the stage was that yacht. Yeah, that Arab
live,
sheik
folks.
wanted me to go out on that yacht with him. I said,
Tamara's live.
oh. Okay, there we go. All right. So long, everybody.
Folks.
Yep.